What's up guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Trevor and kind of want to give you a little bit of a idea of what you can expect from this channel, and then also give you a little backstory on myself. So I'm 27 years old. I live in the Longview, Kelso area of Washington State, the great old Pacific Northwest. As you probably can see, I love cars. I was fortunate enough to live in a family that was pretty well car oriented. My dad growing up was an auto body repairman and painter, so I was kind of always around cars. Not so much imports, but you get the idea. Always around cars, and learned a lot of stuff about, just general maintenance, obviously body work and stuff from my dad, and just kind of grew on me ever since. So I've owned, I don't even know how many cars at this point in my lifetime, and just been a huge car guy, for as long as I can remember. And I really didn't obviously start fully getting into cars until high school, when I got my first vehicle, which was a 91 GMC Sonoma. That was kind of my introduction into modifying cars, in this case truck. So I'll post a picture here of that truck, but I got a really good taste on all sorts of different stuff, from suspension modifications, some paint body work, stereo, all sorts of different things on that truck. Anyways, so moving on, over time, like I said, I've owned quite a few different vehicles, and after that, well, actually a couple trucks later, I ended up getting into imports. My first import was a 91 Honda Civic hatchback. Was a really fun car. It was honestly a piece of crap. I shouldn't have bought it, but I was young and dumb and decided to get it. And then kind of fast forward, a couple of imports I've owned. I had a '08 Mazda 3 sedan, which was kind of my first newer car. I got that back in 2014. Then a couple years later, I ended up getting a Mazda Speed 3. I traded the sedan in for that. And that was my first introduction into a turbocharged car. And that car was extremely fun. It had some issues. I ended up buying it used, and it had been modified. And as many of you know, with any turbocharged vehicle, most of them get beat on, and this wasn't an exception. It had been beat on. But regardless, it was fun. I learned a lot about how turbocharged cars work, a lot of the do's and don'ts of them. And then from there, I owned a 2018 Civic Si, and that was the first brand new car I'd ever purchased. Really wasn't a car that I thought I would own, but at the time, a buddy of mine worked at a Honda dealership, and I just got a really good deal on it. Honestly, it was a great car. It was super fun. It wasn't fast by any means, it was quick, but it handled well. Then from there, I ended up getting out of cars for a while. I traded that Civic in for a 2016 Ford F-150 EcoBoost. At the time, a lot of my friends kind of were getting out of cars, and I just kind of lost interest for a while. But deep down inside, I always loved cars. I never won't. Love cars. And then fast forward to today, now we're on this guy. This is my 2021 Subaru WRX Premium, which kind of leads me into what you might see on this channel. I plan on doing quite a few install videos. I've got some stuff lined out for this car, coilovers, wheels, mud flaps, stereo at some point, probably some aero. Beyond that, I want to do some reviews of cars. I've got quite a few friends around here that have different cars, from imports to domestics. Kind of give my take on each of their cars, as well as other cars within the surrounding area. Another thing I might kind of incorporate into this channel is my photography. I do photography on the side professionally. It's not my full-time job, but it's kind of always been a hobby of mine, something I love doing. And I do all sorts of different types of photography, but my main thing I love photography wise is landscapes, and then automotive photography, being a car guy. But anyways, that's gonna wrap this video up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that bell notification icon so you can see when I upload videos. And if you feel free, like the video, comment down below anything you might want to see, and I will do my best to make a video for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.